Hi, welcome to our channel. Now I am going to explain about Git. In this video, you will learn about Git, how to use the Git for your project. Okay, so Git is available on command line utility and also UI part. So the GUI version, instead of going for GUI version, better you can go for a command line utility that will have a lot of commands that we can understand how internally it is working. So if you are facing any issues, any problems with Git, you can able to resolve if you are using command line utility. Okay, in this one page tutorial video, I'm going to explain how to use these commands, how to use Git version init, then how to create the Git repository, then we have to clone the project from remote to local, then we have to create the branch, then how to commit add, and how to verify the SSL, how we can ignore. Okay, and then the difference, pull request, push your changes, then what are the things we have to do in the configuration list, then go for some common questions Git related. Okay, first let me explain about Git version. So we have to use this command to get the version of the Git which is installed in your local machine. Use this command git space hyphen hyphen then version. Once you execute this command, you will get like this git version 1.9.1. Okay, then the other command is git init. The git init is nothing but to create a git repository in your local machine. Okay, you can create, say for example, you can create the directory like this in your local machine. If you want to initialize this project in your local machine, then go for git init then project directory. Okay, then you will get the message like this: the git is initialized with the empty in your local repository, I mean the local repository. Okay, then go for git clone command. If you have the repository in remote, you want to clone that project, the remote repository, to your local machine, then use this command git clone, then you can use this command. The remote project is available in this location. Simply use git clone then repository URL. So by default, the directory name will be created the project repository directory. If you want to change this repository directory in your local machine, then use one more argument. First git clone, then the URL of your git repository, then space give some project name. So this will create the new repository, I mean new folder in your local machine. So now we will see how to create the branch. First we will see what are the branches available in remote repository. So use this command git branch -a. This list out all the branches which are all available in the remote repository. Okay. So here I have master branch available in my remote repository. Okay, then go for branching. If you want to create new branch in your local machine, use this command like git branch dev. So in your local machine, the dev branch will be created. Okay, why we go for this branch concept means, so the project, a project, there are multiple developers in your company. Okay, for single project, so everyone have to work on particular branch, so better they can create their own custom branch like a git branch custom branch one, whatever the name. Okay, they can use it. This is our standard for dev branch git branch hyphen dev, sorry, space dev. So the dev branch will be created in your local machine. Then you can do some changes in your local machine. Finally you can push into the remote repository so the other person also able to boot this branch into their local system. Okay, so once you create the branch in your local machine, you need to switch that branch. Okay, by default master branch will be there. Now you have created dev branch. Okay, now you have to switch from master to dev branch, means simply use this command, git checkout dev. So which branch you want to switch, simply give the branch name, git checkout, then branch name. So you can get message like switch to the branch dev. Okay, so now we want to see the status of our local branch. Better you can go for git status. Okay, the git status, this will list out the status of your local branch. May have you can easily identify what are the files are untracked, what are the files are tracked. Let me explain the upcoming videos in the same video, what is use of what is tracked, what is untracked files. Okay, okay, so here you can see I have created one text file in local. Okay, in this location dev underscore new dot text file. I just want to commit this file. Okay, simply add git add, then the file name which I want to commit. So I have added this file in my local repository, git repository. I just want to commit. Then you can go for git commit hyphen m space along with a message. Okay, so you have committed your changes in your local, but you have to push these changes into remote. So better use this git push hyphen u nothing but upstream. Okay, origin dev. So the dev branch will be created in your remote. If not, if it is there, then the changes will be pushed into the dev branch. Okay, okay. So again we can switch the branch from dev to master, means simply git checkout master. Okay, okay. So the thing is, the previously I have explained, we have created a new file in local and added and committed and also push our changes into remote. The other person want our changes in their local machine. So what they have to do, they have to use this command to pull the changes from remote to local. Git pull origin dev. The dev branch changes will be pulled from remote to local. Okay, so we have to configure our username and email before committing and pushing our changes. Okay, so because there are multiple developers working on same project, we have to identify which developer made the changes. Okay, so better you can use these configurations: git config user dot name, then the developer name, git config user dot email, then developer email. Okay, if you want to configure globally for your in your git repository in local machine, better you can use git config hyphen global. Okay, user dot name, similarly user dot email. Okay, SSL verify. Some URL git repository URL need to verify SSL. To ignore that, we have to use git config http.ssl verify. We have to set as false. Okay, in local. If you want to set globally, simply add hyphen global command. One more command, the git config hyphen global http.ssl verify false. Okay, this will ignore the SSL verifications. You can able to pull and push the changes. Okay, now we want to see the changes between committed files and local files. Better use git diff. Okay, before adding the file into local git, you can use this command. After adding the files in local git, you can use git diff hyphen hyphen cached. This command is used to see the difference between local git added files and local files. Okay, this already we seen how to add the files, and then status we know, commit process we know. Okay, we need to set the remote git repository URL in our local git configurations. For that we can use the command git remote add origin, git remote add origin the origin URL. You have already remote repository, but you need to change some other repository. Better you can use git remote set hyphen URL then origin, then go for the project repository. Okay. Git ignore. Why we have to use this command means to avoid files which we don't want to commit into Git. So create .git ignore file in your root directory. Then in this file we can have target build readme. This text I don't want to commit. Better you can have it. To see what are the configuration available in our local git, better use git config hyphen list. This will list out all the configurations in your local git. Okay, now we will see some common questions in git. Okay, how to remove your file from git? Simply we can use git rm to remove our files from git. So as I told earlier, what is tracked file and untracked file? So tracked files are called as a staging files in Git, okay, which are already added into Git. So recently we modified and we have to yet to commit. Okay, that is tracked file. Untracked file, that is a non-staging file in Git, that is a newly created file that you can commit or you no need to commit, that is untracked files. Okay, this is the tutorial about git usage. This is one page tutorial for git. If you have any questions related to how to use git in command line utility or guy version, okay, better you can post your query here in the command form. So quickly I will reply to you. Okay. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe here. Go to this website www.a2got.com. There are a lot of URLs in these web pages. Okay, so better you can go and subscribe here, and you can follow the regular update in our website. Okay, thank you for watching our videos. Please subscribe and share it. Thank you.